Hello, today I wanted to talk about Zent. So Zent is a text presentation tool. It is actually created after a program called Zent, which is part of the Suckless software suite. So if you're not familiar, Zent is a program that can take a formatted text file and convert it into a slide presentation similar to PowerPoint, but far simpler than a PowerPoint. You essentially, there is no formatting, there is no selection of special backgrounds or colors. It just presents text on a screen. You can see some of the rules behind Zent here. So there's one slide per paragraph, lines starting with a hash are ignored. You can have an image slide. It can't have any text on there, but a single image using the @ symbol. And you can use a backslash for an empty slide. So I used Zent for a long time. And in fact, I even used it for several videos on this channel. And Zent was awesome. In fact, in many ways, it still is awesome. But there is a couple issues in that, one, it was for Linux only, and not just for Linux only, but it was for X11 only. And that meant that Zent really doesn't work for modern Linux because most modern Linux distributions have switched over to using Wayland for its graphics Windows control. And so this is kind of a behind-the-scenes thing that works. And so all Suckless software tries to have very little to no dependencies. And the one dependency that Zent did have was the X11 library. And then, of course, its own library to read images. And so I wanted to start making presentation files again for this channel and for other things. And so I wondered, like, what should I do about this? And I decided to write my own version of Zent. And that is where Zent comes into play. So Zent is essentially the same program as Zent. And it's actually compatible with all the Zent files. But there's a few implementation details that are different. So you can use it the exact same as before, but Zent is actually multi-platform, unlike Zent. So it can work on Linux, Windows, Mac, and BSD. It uses SDL3 as a dependency. So I decided to do this instead of writing my own or having some other dependencies. So SDL3 and the TTF and image libraries for SDL3 do everything that I want to have, and it gives this cross-platform capability. And the third thing is that it was written in Odin, and it was actually very pleasant to write this in Odin. It was kind of a small project for me to try out Odin in, and it works great. So the combination of all these three things makes Zent a really awesome tool to work with. So if you want to try it out, you can go here, and I'll put a link in the description to the repo so you can try it out there. And that's it. Thanks for listening.